TheRippStixx
Podcast.
What's up, boys?
I'm good.
How was your week? We've had a long hiatus.
My week was fine.
Very. Well, last week
It was
not
good and fine.
Last week was not good. It was only good because of Easter and the Phillies game.
Did the holiday screw us all up? Because usually we do this podcast on either Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
If we didn't go down to the beach, then we would have done this.
And here we find ourselves on Tuesday, April 2nd, doing last week's podcast. But hey, better late than never, right?
I did not have a good spring break.
All right, so how about we do this? How about we can talk about that, but I want to talk about the big news
The book.
of the podcast.
Oh, we got some new things.
So tell the audience what Dad got for Easter.
So we got a wheel. Can I let
So
them hear it?
describe it first.
So
It's
the
a-
wheel has a lot of things that we do on the podcast. So
So
like,
it's like a prize wheel.
yeah, so like dad jokes, Q&A.
Why don't you give it a
quote of the
spin?
day.
Why don't you give it a spin?
And this is what it sounds like. And we land on like
All right, so we have
we just land on trash or smash. So we'll do trash or smash.
we have Trash or Smash, which is like I'll come up with a topic or a food or a person
Like
or
Prime,
a sport.
and then we'll say trash
and
or
we'll
smash.
say that's trash, or yeah, let's smash it. Smash meaning good. We have This Day in History. We have Q&A, where we will ask each other questions that
we
we want to
answer.
know.
About like life and stuff.
Yep, dad jokes, random fact of the day, my personal favorite, dad raps. So if we land on that purple triangle, dad is rapping. Quote of the day, talking food with Frank, Link's locker room talk, horoscope, this or that, dude or dupe, which is kind of similar to trash or smash, but it's just going to be for people. What's the purple one say, Frank? I can't read it.
What made you happy
what
today?
made you happy today? And then Sussed. Now, Sussed is like a card game that we have that gives you like all kinds of like really fun things. So,
Do you want me to spin it to see what we do first?
well, why don't we talk about our week real quick? So, who wants to go first?
Well, last week.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay.
So we got out of school, which I was happy about. And so we got out and we had to go to my mom pop-up's house.
What days did you have off?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Wow.
So we went to my mom's on Wednesday, and my mom pop-up's on Wednesday morning, and then we stayed there until Thursday afternoon, and that was fun. We got to see the new puppy and the other puppy that I love. And
How is the new puppy?
he's hard. He's like playful, but like he's like
What's the new puppy's name?
Sounds like a puppy.
He's still a puppy. He's still a puppy. His name is Dex,
He's
And- and-
golden.
and the other one's name is Bruno. I love Bruno. He snuggles with me on the couch.
What? Isn't Bruno the one that always barks when I come over?
No, that. Well,
That's Millie.
No, yeah. Well,
That's usually Millie.
yeah, well, Bruno does bark, but like he calms down sometimes. He only barks at the people he doesn't know, or like he hasn't seen.
He must not know me. Because he barks at me all the time.
He just wants to play.
All right, so then
So we went. I came home Thursday afternoon. Watched. I think the Sixers were they on, or was the Phillies? No, that was like
I don't remember.
I don't know. Someone was on. We watched that. Friday, Phillies opening day. We watched that. Ate some. Was that nachos? We ate nachos. Dad made
Yeah.
that kind of.
You don't need to tell about me. I'll tell.
And then after Phillies opening day, another game, we went down to the beach,
Hold on, we went to the beach.
and then we went surfing
What
for the
happened? Yep.
for the first time, and it was
Well,
cold.
for the first time for you, but
was
you
cold.
didn't want to go out. Well, there's actually a funny story behind this. You didn't want to go out. I've been bugging you all winter to go out, and I finally convinced you because it was a nice small day and the weather was nice. I said, "Why don't you go out?" So we go. All right, let's get Lincoln in his wetsuit. Now Lincoln has a 4-3 wetsuit for the winter.
And I put on Franklin's.
We're putting this wetsuit on. And I'm like, man, you got a lot bigger this year. I mean, it was like he could have jumped off the roof of a house into this wetsuit. We finally got him in the wetsuit to pull the headpiece over his head. I thought I was going to break his neck. He goes out surfing. He's got his booties on, everything. Only to find out when we got home and Dupo Dad was going through his closet for his wetsuits, you had the wrong wetsuit on. You have Franklin's wetsuit on.
Yeah. We went out surfing. Got
Were
like
those
I got
booties
like
hard to
2
put on?
waves.
Yeah.
I got like 2 waves, some dolphins out there. It was cold. We played, and then we went home with Grandma and ate Pete Carlucci's for lunch.
Yep, a lot of dolphins, a lot of fish. I was paddleboard surfing because it was so small that there was no way I was going to be able to catch anything with my board in the morning.
And that
What happened yesterday?
on Sunday we went back home and we ate spaghetti and meatballs, and I did not feel good in the car. So we
All right, yeah, we don't need to get too graphic with this.
So we stopped at the place, but yeah, we stopped at the care center, and then yeah. So the next day, this is probably the best day of the whole entire. Well, not with the weather, probably just like with the activity. We went to the Phillies game against the Reds, which Brogdon really sold because he's.
Yeah, Brogdon stunk. You can't give up a 2 earned run start by your number 4 starter and lose that game to the Reds. I'm sorry.
The thing that I don't like that Rob Thompson does is that he takes the pitchers are doing so good in like the
Suarez was doing so
in like
good.
the 7th inning, they have like 8 strikeouts and he takes them out and he puts the bullpen in and they sell the game for them. That's happened 2 times.
I think old Topper stinks.
I like him, but like he just makes dumb decisions.
Yeah, I think he stinks. You know what? I think the Phillies don't hit well enough, but we could talk about that later.
But so we went.
You caught a ball.
We went to BP at like 5:40,
Batting
5:45, and I think one of the Reds' backup catchers or something like that. It was hit by Will Benson.
Yeah.
And he tossed me the ball up, so that was pretty cool. Wait, do you know? Do you know if it was Will Benson for sure?
I have no idea.
I think it was Will.
I think, but it was someone like that. And he tossed me it up. Looks pretty cool. Smells like a warehouse, and it says practice on the back.
Well, it's a real baseball. Like it's not those cheap vinyl things they were used to. But
And it he tossed me up. I got pretty happy. So then we walked around, and I touched one of the bases that I think Bryson Stott hit a grand slam off of, and they feel like rubbery more than I thought. Like
I was interested in that when you touched those bases, they had those game worn jerseys. I wanted one of those 2019 red ones. I really like that, man. You can't get them anymore.
Well, yeah, that's cool. I wanted one of those bases.
Yeah, we went to the Phillies game. We have season tickets, but the seats we sat in were not our season tickets. I bought these tickets a while ago.
I think those seats might have been better. You think they're better than the ones we bought?
No, the ones we bought are
like
much better.
They're further like away from.
Yeah, but so is the outfield, and the outfield is a great seat. Like that's why it's not. It doesn't matter. What it matters is how close you are to the field, not where you are in the field, in my opinion. But anyway, so Franklin, you were off the same. You went to the same places, but there was one big difference with your time off. What was that?
So I think Thursday.
It was
Thursday.
No, it was Friday night because your baseball was the next day.
That's yeah. Friday night, at like 10 o'clock. Go to sleep. Don't feel good. And I go tell Mom, I don't feel good. And she's like, okay. And then I go to my bed. Then 10 minutes after that, I puke.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Franklin puked like
Eight times.
Nine times.
8 times in the night, and then in the morning I only puked one more time.
Yeah, it was
Atrocious.
It was atrocious. It was a quick hitter though.
He woke me up at 12:30 and then at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You didn't get up.
You didn't get up at like 11. No, I'm surprised.
I wanted to check the Sixers score, and I went out. I was like tiptoeing to see the Alexa while I was up, and he took it. And I'm like, oh yeah, he already threw up because I smelled like the cleaning stuff. It stinks. It smells worse than the throw up actually. And then he spotted me trying to go on my computer looking up the score because like I'm one of those people that like eagerly wants to look up the score of a game, like one of our home teams. And like, yeah. But
Well,
that was like the only bad thing really.
Well, my week was good. Got out on the water. That was good. The thing that kind of has me bummed out, I like the fact that it's going to get warm and it's going to be summer soon. Oh, we didn't even mention the other thing. I'll mention it. It's going to be warm soon, summer. But man, I got to tell you, every time I pull up to the house or when we were down the shore, I was pulling weeds. I'm like, oh my God, everything's going to start growing, which means Dad has to cut the lawn, which means Dad has to weed whack, which means the new house will still have a lawn, which means Dad has to trim trees, which means Dad has to do. And you know what? When we bought this house that we live in right now, I said to myself, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted something that had about 2 acres, private, rancher.
I thought you were talking about our beach house.
No, I'm talking about both, but I'm talking about this house right now. Private, rancher. I've only ever lived in a rancher. I've never lived in a 2-story.
Me either.
Now, every time I pull up to this house, I go, ugh. You know why?
You want to bite?
Because I look at all those trees, and I look at all the mulch. I look at all the bushes. I look at all the grass, and I go, I got to take care of this every single week. And it's really like, it's like a...
Yeah.
Especially in the summer.
It's kind of why I like the shore house, because down at the shore house, the yard is the size of a postage stamp. And I can literally walk off the beach in my bathing suit and go, all right, I'm going to cut the grass real quick. Cut the grass. But man. But hey, first world problems. Could be worse. Oh, but the other news that you didn't even mention. We booked a trip. All right, so our first idea, though, this is what I really wanted to do.
I wanted to go to Phoenix.
No, that's not where I wanted to go. I was
looking at Phoenix, but
I'm just pulling up the map right now.
We were going to Florida.
So
Phoenix or Utah?
I wanted to go to Utah. Now, let me explain. Where I wanted to go to in Utah, we would have had to fly in to we would have had to fly into Las Vegas. Stop. We would have had to fly into Las Vegas, and we would have drove approximately an hour and 45 minutes to St. George, Utah, which is right near like Zion National Park. You would not believe the houses that you could Airbnb out there.
I know. I saw the one.
I mean, it was unbelievable. But here's the problem. We couldn't find a flight. Like we were going to try to go like Friday to Wednesday or Saturday to Wednesday. We couldn't find a flight straight through that wasn't like a red eye, meaning like you'd leave like late at night. So it didn't make sense for us, but I really wanted to go to Utah and Lincoln. We would have been able to check off another state on your box.
Wait, for Florida, how long do we have to drive to get to our place?
Then, what was our second?
Phoenix.
Well, we were going to fly into Phoenix.
And one of the houses Mom looked at, it had a pickleball court and a basketball court. It was like,
Correct.
oh. And
We
it
were going to fly
fit
into Felix.
14 people.
And we were going to stay in like Scottsdale.
Which is like 15 minutes away.
And we would have been able to go. Man, we would have been able to go like a lot of places.
There's this place I
A lot
read
of outdoor stuff.
down 10 minutes down the road where you can jump off a cliff. And
Oh my
swim.
God, really? I would have totally done that.
I would
So-
not. Thank God we didn't go.
We had the
kinda
same
would.
problem there, though. The flights were like the butt crack of dawn or like super, super, super late. And I'm like, this stinks. Like, I don't want to do that either. So what we decided, and absolutely it's what your mother has wanted to do for a very,
And I think it
Very
was a
long
good
time.
choice. I think it was.
I think only just to see that blogger.
there is a key/island that's off the west coast of Florida. We are going to Anna Maria Island.
Yay!
We are-
And it's like Anna Maria, then it's Siesta Key.
There's a lot of things to do there.
Are we going to do, how long do we have to drive from the airport?
Not far at all. We're going to actually fly direct into Sarasota. And I want to see.
It's like you can do manatee watching. Like you can just watch manatees.
Me, Mom, and Frank were also thinking of doing snorkeling.
And Dad.
Yeah, I think we should do all
I think we should just do manatee, snorkeling, and like maybe the dolphin boat
And
thing.
Mom's favorite vlogger just went there, and she said they had the
She
best.
lives there.
Oh, she lives there, and they said they had the best pancakes.
Yeah, so they've been looking up food places all week, and I
I'm
gotta
trying
tell
to-
you, there's some places I don't even see. I'm looking on the map right now. I don't even see Sarasota Airport. Where the heck is Sarasota Airport? Like,
It's probably the middle of nowhere.
I'm looking. There's like.
Dad, have you ever flew with our Atlantic City Airport?
I have actually never flown out of the Atlantic City Airport, and I hope I never have to.
Why is it bad?
I don't want to fly out of Atlantic City unless it's like super convenient for us and we're down in Brigantine. But so we're gonna be down. We're gonna be down in Anna Marie. I know Mom has wanted to go there forever because she watches these Dupo women online.
Be quiet.
And
they're
But
they do look-
hold on, let me do that.
They're like, hi, so I have this hair product and I use it and it makes my collagen bounce off of my skin, and I live in an island, and me and my husband, we used to live in Hawaii, and after Hawaii we moved to Tahiti, and then what we do is we both blog and blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, well, no. When I always hear shit like, they're always like, "All right, guys, so I just launched this new product and this new thing that you're gonna love," and then Mom's like, "Oh, I want to buy that." I'm like, "Yeah, you would." And
Well,
then
that's
she
just
I'm
proof.
sure it's worse than
But
Prime.
that's just proof that it works.
And then she
Because
buys
these
it, and it doesn't work.
Well, I don't say what doesn't
These
work.
annoying women use
but
that
these
voice, like,
annoying
"Eh."
women get on and they have this voice. They're like, and this is my new product. And it's like this
This annoying voice.
drives me nuts.
It's an annoying voice. Only like 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old woman.
Yeah, well, guess what?
could-
You don't have to sleep next to it, Lincoln. I have to sleep next to her. She's sitting there on her phone all night like that. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. My God.
I one time had to do it.
Yeah. Well, okay. So moving on. So I'm really, really
Excited.
excited about this wheel.
Same.
So what I thought we would do.
Well, can I say something before we start the wheel?
Okay. Yep.
So my friends, they're like all going to like the mother and son Phillies night with like their moms.
Right.
Do we have that ticket on our season?
We do. Well, wait a minute. Do you know what game that is?
It's the first of Pirates, the 11th.
Yeah, we're going.
Oh, we are?
We have the 11th. Let me just see something. Yeah, so if you remember right, the 11th is the one that we have as part of our season tickets. But then I bought 2 extra seats. And hey, little Dupo over here is probably going to sit with Mom in those seats.
Do you want to sit with Mom, or do you want to sit with me, Dad, and Papa?
All right, he's sitting with Mom.
Well, I'm gonna go sit with Dad and Papa.
That's right. We're gonna crush it. All right. So I'm really excited about this wheel. So what I thought we would do is obviously if we come into the podcast and we have a lot of stuff to talk about, we could absolutely talk about that. But, we've talked about these segments now for a while. And I just happened to pick, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 on this wheel.
13 colors.
Now, we can always change them. We can always take one out and put another. But what I thought was good was I think all of these topics are either funny or insightful or just plain ridiculous. I already have beats lined up for Dad Raps. I already have.
I'm gonna spin the wheel as hard as I can.
I already have bars.
Same.
I got like 20 bars ready to spit. All right. So
Let's start.
why don't we start this off? So Franklin, you're gonna get a spin, and we're gonna see what it lands on.
Wait. How much are we gonna do? 1 or 2?
I don't know.
How about we do 3 each?
How about it's a very fluid situation.
How about Frank spins, I spin, you spin.
All right.
All right.
And
The
we might have to do more than that because some of these might be really quick.
Yeah.
first annual spin on the podcast.
First spin ever.
Yay!
And it is, it's on
Sus.
Sus. Now look, so we have this deck of cards called Sus. Now guys, what I didn't realize with this is this also comes with these. I'm going to explain so I'm going to give each one of you an A. Then each one of you get a B. And then each one of us gets a C. All right, so now I'm going to pick a card, and the card usually has like a multiple choice question. And what we have to do is we're going to see how this is like the side that you can't see. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I ask you the question, or if I ask the question, we have to put our card out face down. So like I'll give you 3 answers and say the answer that I like is A. I'll put my A face down. You'll put your answers out face down, and then we get to reveal like who thought what. All right?
And why?
Yep. All right, so here we go. All right, here we go. I get more. Wait a minute, did we already do this one? Okay, here we go. I get more motivated by the chance of A, owning something I've never owned before, B, doing something I've never done before, or C, seeing something I've never seen before.
What was the question?
I get more motivated by the chance of, so like you get more excited, motivated by owning something you've never seen before, doing something you've never seen before, or seeing something that you've never seen before.
Wait, is C seeing?
C is seeing, yeah. All right, so I got mine. All right. So here's where we can guess, right? So let's guess Lincoln's first. So Lincoln, I'm gonna say that you guessed
Don't
A.
tell us. Don't tell us.
I'm gonna say that you guessed A, owning something.
Me too.
What was yours?
Mine was B.
B, doing something. Okay, all right. Franklin, what do you think he gets more motivated out of? Owning, doing, or seeing?
Owning. A.
I'm gonna go Franklin.
It's A or C.
I'm gonna go B for Franklin.
You're right.
Ding, 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 ding. And guess
He's
what?
like, if I just
What do you think Dad's is? Owning, doing, or seeing?
C.
doing.
Guess what, guys? We were all B's.
We're all B.
We're all the same. All right, we're gonna do another one. Let's see.
I gotta put mine on.
Let me pick a good one. All right, here we go. Ooh, here we go.
Okay.
That's a little too adult for you guys. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, how about this one? Here we go. Ooh, okay. I'm stuck on a long trip, sitting next to a stranger. If they make small talk with me, meaning they want to talk to you, I'd rather it be about A, TV shows, B, sports, or C, current affairs.
What's a current affair?
Like current news. So you're stuck on a train or an airplane next to a stranger. The stranger wants to have small talk. He wants to chit chat with you. You'd rather talk about TV shows, A, B, sports, C, current affairs. And I'm gonna put my.
I'm stuck on 2.
I'm gonna go.
There's 2 I can pick, but I just picked one. That's
I'm gonna go, even though this is gonna be a disaster. Okay. All right. So Lincoln, I know for a fact.
B.
Yours is B, sports.
It's B.
Franklin, yours is sports too.
I thought I was going to pick like C, but then I changed my mind.
So I picked C. And you know why this is a disaster?
I knew you picked C.
Because Dad doesn't do well with current affairs talks, because
Like every time I tell him
see
something that
things
happened, like currently,
different.
he's always like, "Really? When did that happen?"
Well, no. Okay. All right, we're gonna do one more. One more, and then we're gonna spin the wheel to the next segment.
I'll spin.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I'd rather A, spend a week as a professional football referee.
Ew.
B, join the crew of a Planet Earth documentary. Or C, spend 2 weeks in a 7-star hotel. All right, so A.
Well,
I already got one the
A
second
as a
I heard.
professional football referee. B as a crew of Planet Earth. Man, I got it. Or C. Man.
that's hard for Dad.
This is not even hard for me.
All right. Here's mine. All right, guys. Guess what guess what Lincoln did. Lincoln
C.
Lincoln absolutely did A. Football referee.
No, I picked C.
What? Really?
Football. I don't want to be a referee because then all the players will argue with me. I don't like arguing.
Nah, you're the main man on the field if you're the referee.
And wait, say if
you know what happens?
Yeah, but someone
if they
would-
listen, if they where's my
yeah, but like refs, I don't like refs. Like I just don't like what they like the calls and like how they.
you know what you do though? This is what you do. You go, that's a penalty.
Yeah, well then
what you do.
everyone
Yellow
would say,
flag.
no, then everyone say I'm the worst ref, and I'd rather go to a 7-star hotel, eat a good meal, and sleep, and get food.
Yeah, well, guess what? You do this. Hey, buddy, I know you're a millionaire, but foul's on you. Bang. Okay. Franklin. I'm going to say B.
Yeah.
Planet Earth.
No, I think C.
B.
I knew it. I knew it.
I love Earth so much, and I love its history.
Well, you know, I almost picked B. You guys can give me these cards.
You pick
We're
C.
done. Oh, I just gave it away, didn't I? I picked C
What?
I did too.
because if
You don't like documents?
well, here's why I didn't pick the Planet Earth. You know, you watch that on TV and it's absolutely spectacular. And you're like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Oh my God, look at these animals. But this is what I think of, right? I'm thinking of like, you're in the desert and you're like, wow, this is so pretty. And you got hyenas ripping apart a gazelle. Do you know what that smells like?
Bad.
You got elephants. Do you know what an elephant's butt smells like?
Poop.
I can only imagine. So when I think of the Planet Earth thing, I go, man, do I really want to be that close to that much crap or that much death? And I go, you know what? I'd rather sit on a beach somewhere in a 7-star resort. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
since
yeah,
you
I
both
think the
said
resort is-
7-star hotel/resort, where is it going to be?
Atlantis in Bahamas.
I would go there, and I just broke my rubber band. Yeah, I would go there too. You know, every time we drive by that what you call it,
The ocean.
no, he can get up. Every time we drive by the when we're driving home from the shore, there's that
Ocean.
yeah,
The big building with the golf ball on top.
no, when we're driving home from the shore on the AC Expressway, there's a billboard that has the Atlantis thing. All right, Link, you are up.
The second annual
This
person.
is the second annual spin of the wheel.
Let's go.
All right, let's see. Oh,
Oh my God, you almost. Ooh, I was ready with the dad raps.
I don't want to do quote of the day.
I was
Quote of the day
ready
stinks.
with the dad raps. You just missed dad raps, dude. Oh my God.
Quote of the day
The
stinks.
audience would have gone ballistic. Do you know last time I rapped on this podcast, we got like 4,000 and 7,500 likes?
No, we didn't.
I rap.
no, we
I
didn't.
rap. It's my.
No, we didn't.
I told you to rap. I told you to rap.
So we'll get more spins. We'll get more spins. All right.
That's
so
boring.
quote of the day. Quote of the day.
Search a quote by LeBron James.
All right, quote. Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
can do that.
Here's a quote.
I'm LeBron.
Here's a quote. This is by LeBron. So I think everyone should just be a bum. Go to Charles Barkley.
All right, here we go. I'll do quote of the day for sports. Okay. Let me find one that you'll like. All right, here we go. Do you want to hear one by? I'm trying to find.
I'll hear one by any athlete.
Oh my God. I have one that is absolutely perfect. And it's by a world-class, famous, one of the most famous surfers to ever live.
Duke.
His name, who?
Duke.
What the heck is Duke?
He's in my 50 important people for the boys.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Dad.
yeah, I remember that.
If you surf, you have to know who Duke is.
All right, here we go.
You have to.
Laird Hamilton. All right, Laird Hamilton is an absolute icon. Can we stop making all the noise?
Babu.
Absolute icon. Listen to what he says. Now, Laird Hamilton, ironically enough, came out years after his professional surfing career and admitted that he was an absolute alcoholic. He was like an adrenaline junkie alcoholic, which was a bad combination because he loved surfing 50-foot waves and he also loved drinking as much alcohol as he possibly could. It's not a very good combination. But here's what he says. Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears.
That's your brain.
That's the best one.
You know what that means?
Great.
Yeah, it means don't get anything. This is what happened to me a lot. Don't have something stuck in your head, not physically, kind of mentally, about
Correctamundo. When I just looked at that, I said that is you.
Is it me?
Well, no, because I don't think your brain is your worst enemy. Sometimes Lincoln's is. He'll psych himself out.
It's like
Yeah, well, I don't really like my brain a lot. It I'm smart, but it just doesn't.
I'll
I
switch.
worry too much.
I'll switch.
No, I already have too much knowledge.
Dupe.
Same.
All right, I want to give one
I'll
more.
pour some in.
Ooh, here we go. Here we
Some
go.
of that juice in.
This is good for both of you, and this is from one Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis,
Controversial figure.
football player
May have killed somebody.
Has he?
Maybe.
in football. I think so.
Has he though?
Yep, in football. All right.
Best linebacker ever.
Ray
or-
Lewis.
I think he is.
No matter the circumstances that you may be going through, just push through it. Do you know what that means?
I heard him say that before.
I don't care that you have a headache. I don't care that your dog had puppies. I don't care that you feel sad because the sun isn't out. When you got a job to do or you got something to prove, just push through the pain.
That's
All
my
right.
football defensive goat.
Do you guys want one more quote?
No.
Yeah.
One more quote. One more
Supposed to be
quote.
one quote.
No, that would be so. All right, I'm gonna try to. Do you want Hank Aaron or do you want Kobe Bryant?
Kobe.
Kobe.
All
Even though
right,
Hank Aaron's amazing.
Yeah, Hank Aaron.
Kobe's. This is a good one. Kobe Bryant, famous basketball player. I don't want to be the next Michael Jordan. I only want to be Kobe Bryant.
So just be yourself.
Bingo. He could have wasted all of his time, even though there probably was a portion of his career Like growing up?
Yeah, like
where he's
where-
like,
where
I
you-
want to be just like Michael Jordan.
No, I'm sure like in the early years.
But when you get older and you get a little bit more ego about you and you start finding out who you are and whatever like that, like just be you. I'll tell you a personal story. When I was a kid, especially in high school, early in high school, actually not even high school, because in high school is when I started not giving a crap, but say 8th grade, I was so wrapped up in what was cool, who was cool, what to wear, what to say, all that stuff. No way, bro. Be you. All right. We done with quote of the day?
Yep, we're done.
All right. Am I spinning?
Yep.
Last
Yeah,
spin.
but a rule is you have to actually spin. You can't just like do a little spin. Because I know you do
mean
that.
I can't go like this?
No.
Oh, dad refs. No. All right, I'll do a real spin.
No.
Let's see.
No.
Talking food with Frank.
Let's go! Let's go!
These are all my words.
I like this. Yeah. Food with Frank.
Yeah, food. All right, Frank. So talking food with Frank. You know what I think would be a good thing to talk about with talking food with Frank?
What?
Haven't you been looking with Mom at a whole bunch of places to eat where we're going? What kind of things have you seen?
I've seen these like this thick, about like 3 inches. How thick is this?
It's about 2 inches. Yep.
Yeah, 2 inches thick of pancakes. Like,
Now, the pancakes that Mom showed me, it was almost like they made a pancake. So just for the audience, it's almost like you poured a pancake in a pan, but then you took like a giant like cookie cutter and pressed it right in the middle of the pancake. So there was like no edges. So when they pulled the center out, it was almost like there were stacks of pancakes that were like cut out. Very interesting. I would definitely eat some.
there was burgers. They look good.
They did. Mm-hmm. They really did.
And there's some subs.
There were.
Subs?
You realize that we're staying
Huggies.
right on the beach. Like,
On the beach and we get food?
well, we have to buy food
I know. Well, we
because we're
get
staying
food.
in a house, but
I know. But, well, Franklin, I'm sure.
well, there. Hey, guess what? There's also a not a food line, a Publix, which is like the grocery store down there. So we could go to the grocery store if we wanted to. And we could buy food and make food.
No.
Lincoln's looking at me right now like he would rip my heart out of my chest.
Yeah, well,
Because for some reason, when you talk about making food, Lincoln thinks it's like so cringe and.
No, I don't. I just, well, Franklin, you said on Food with Frankie you want to try new food. You haven't tried one new food this weekend. And I don't want to hear, yeah, I did. When we were at my mom's, we had steak, and on the side, we had potato.
Okay, Lincoln.
We
We don't.
hold on, hold on.
Lincoln. We don't
We
have
had,
to get
like-
this negative. Come on,
We had
Lincoln. We don't want to stop the podcast. Come
We
on,
had-
Lincoln.
He's
Dad,
talking,
potatoes,
he's talking about
but he's
food.
no, but
No,
he's
wait,
saying I'm
hold
picky.
on.
He's talking about food.
And then we had potatoes and carrots on the side. And
Wait a minute, carrots?
yeah,
They were like roasted carrots.
Oh my God!
That's why I didn't.
I hate
I
roasted
can't eat
carrots.
it. I can't eat a cooked
I was.
carrot.
I was about
So
to
what
throw
happened
up.
is we ate the steak.
Blah.
We had the steak, and I had some ketchup, and I had some potatoes on the side, and some of that.
Cool story,
And
dude.
then Franklin, we said, "Hey, Franklin, Pop heard that he's going to try some stuff new on the podcast."
Isn't this?
Cool story,
and-
dude.
Isn't
And
this
then
my part?
he's literally-
part? Isn't this my
Cool
part?
story, dude. So Frank, this is Talking Food with Frank. So Frank is going to lead this conversation. So Frank, what else do you want to talk about with food, dude?
Try new food.
I've found the best recipe with Mom, and we might make it while you're gone.
What is it?
It's supposed to be like syrup, but it's not like pancake syrup.
Okay.
It's like
Have some
so-
Lucha's pizza. From
you have like a jar, like about like 1 foot big or smaller, because you want to do good. And you do like this. So you chop up strawberries. Then you do strawberry. You put some strawberries in, chopped up.
Okay.
And then you put sugar.
Okay. This sounds like something that you would eat.
Strawberry sugar, strawberry sugar, strawberry sugar.
Is this
strawberry
Tangula?
Sugar? No. And then you let them in your fridge or freezer, and you let them in for a week, and they'll turn into syrup. And you can bottle them up, and you can use them like for cocktails, but you can also use a Shirley Tempt, and like a Shirley Tempt is just like put like Sprite in it, and then like regular Sprite, and then you can put it in, and it's really good. And we also found another one, which is watermelon shaved ice. So you cut do you know like the outside of the watermelon, Lincoln?
Like the
green?
rind.
Yeah, you cut off all of it, and then you're left with red. No, you can have white spots, but red. Then you let it freeze for not long, for 3 days. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get like a little grater, and you grate it, and you can make shaved ice.
Frank, I'm so confused. You were talking about syrup. Like, what are we talking about here?
Don't explain it again, Frank.
What's it called? How about that?
I don't know. He just said. I think it's
Interesting.
Korean strawberry syrup.
Oh, so it's just like a syrup that you're making.
Yeah.
cool.
What do you put it on, though?
Wait,
Fruit?
you could put it just like I said, Shirley Tempt or the cocktails or.
Like
you
Shirley
can,
Temple?
I think you can put it on. It's like a liquidy. It's not as thick as syrup. It's just a liquid.
All right. How about we do a bonus spin?
Well, we can do more spins. I mean,
Do you want to do a dad joke?
well, how about Frank? It's your turn to spin now. Do you want to spin again, or do you want to go for a dad joke?
I want your dad rap.
Spin it, Frankie.
I want to hear dad rap. Oh.
Trash or smash?
Dun, 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 dun.
So here's what I think. I think for trash
I want
or
dad's
smash.
rap.
Hey, you know what we can do? Hold on. We can do this.
Smash!
Okay. All right. So how about we do this? I think we go around the room. And now it's important that we don't say a person, because a person is what we're going to use for dude or dupe. So trash or smash has to be a thing, a food, or an activity. All right.
Okay.
So I'll start. All right. And let me just get my things right. Okay. All right.
What would the sound be for trash and smash?
So
Trash
I would
is like-
say that smash would be like, and then smash would be like, or I'm sorry, trash would be like. You know what? I can get some more sounds on this thing. I gotta do better at that. All right, I'll go first. How about a hard taco?
Like a hard shell.
Hard shell taco, trash or smash?
Trash.
All right, I'm gonna say trash. But if the hard shell taco is in the soft shell, then it's smash, but it's trash.
Guess what?
You think it's smash?
We all agree.
Oh.
It's trash. The
Because
only way I eat a
it
hard shell
breaks.
is inside of a soft shell.
You know
That's
what?
wrong.
And that right there is the best life hack possible. You just take, hold on, bro. You just take an entire hard shell taco and put it inside of a soft shell taco.
It's good. Try it.
That way you get all that crunch of a hard shell taco, but when you bite into it and it decides to break in half, it's inside of a soft shell taco.
I know. I was just about to say, because like for the soft ones,
I
you
get
just
for taco.
you just go like this if it's falling out. But when you do it, you're like this. You're trying to squeeze it, and then it cracks at the bottom.
Franklin, trash or smash?
Trash.
No. You already gave, I'm saying you have to do the topic now. I said hard shell taco, then we just went all in.
Oh, okay. Trash or smash? Trash or smash? Sushi.
trash.
Smash.
Bro, you don't eat sushi.
I've tried it before, and I like the rice, the fish, and the
Well,
combination.
rice is not sushi. But
Yeah.
you've tried the fish? Like what raw fish have you eaten?
I've ate salmon.
Raw salmon?
Roll salmon.
I've tried.
Bro, sushi is raw fish, dude. You even know what that you were talking
He
about.
tried.
I've tried.
I don't.
He did. He did.
All right, what about you?
It's in between.
You haven't
Bro,
even tried.
No, I'm
you
just-
are
Alright,
not eating
I'm,
sushi.
I'm gonna say something different because he doesn't.
Trash.
I'm gonna say math. Ooh. Math is trash.
What?
Bro.
You-
Math is trash.
Get out of the
1000.
house.
If my teachers listen to me, I'm sorry, but it's trash. Trash.
Bro, you have to smash.
Smash all day.
I hate math.
Smash math.
I hate math. The only thing I like in
Smash
school
it.
is
Smash.
the only thing in school that I like is like writing and social studies. I don't like anything.
But bro, you're good at math. I don't get it.
Yeah, just 'cause
Math will help you a lot.
I'm good at a lot of things in my
All
school.
right, how
but I
about we
don't
go
even like
one
doing
more
it.
time round?
So Lincoln, that was trash or smash. We'll refine that
I'll
that
spin.
segment. Oh, dad jokes.
said dad
I thought it was going for dad raps. Oh, we'll get it. We'll get it one day. Dad jokes. All right, I'm just gonna pick.
How about like 3 or 2 dad
And
jokes?
me and mom have already read a lot of these.
All right, here we go.
Let's see if I know this.
Try not to laugh.
What do lawyers wear to court?
I don't know. Tell me.
A lawsuit.
Hey, you got it.
All right, stop it. Stop it.
All right. I don't think you'll get that one. Hold
I
on,
will.
Let's do this.
And try not to laugh.
Ooh, okay.
And don't guess.
I can guess. You can guess. Guess.
Why should you never criticize someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes?
Barefoot.
Because that way, when you criticize them, you'll be a mile away and you'll have their shoes.
That stinks.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that was kind of okay. All right, here we go.
It was not as funny.
They're
though.
all do.
Um,
How about we'll do
Oh,
4?
here we go, here
we'll
we
do
go.
3 more after this.
parallel lines. Do you know what parallel lines are? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet.
These are sideways and they're.
Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this one.
That was
A couple
great.
more. All right. What did the policeman say to his belly button?
I'll belly your bun.
What did the policeman say to his belly button? You're under a vest.
All right, well, one more. This is one more.
Wiggle.
Let's see.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That one wasn't funny. All right, here we go. How do you make holy water?
I don't know how. How do you?
You boil the hell out of it. That was funny. Well, I'm gonna do one more. One more. All right.
Holy hell.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Black.
How do you find
go to a
Will
blacksmith.
Smith in the snow?
Find a blacksmith.
Well, that was racist. How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Racist, man. I was racist.
You look for the Fresh Prince. The Fresh Prince. Get it? Fresh Prince? Because he was the French Prince of Bel-Air.
Sorry, I was racist.
Dad jokes. All right.
I got the blacksmith from Franklin.
Last one is going to be my spin.
Dad
All
reps.
right, we're gonna-
Dad
we're gonna
reps.
end with
Dad
this.
reps. Dad reps and spin.
Yes.
This or that.
I like this. But what edition are we doing? Like sports edition?
Well, let's go. Let's do. Well, this is what I'm going to do.
Wait, what?
Dad reps.
Dad.
What? No, the saying it wasn't racist. I was just saying, I knew what you were trying to say. Just calm down. All right. All right. So you want to do this or that sports edition?
Wait, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
But not like the actual sport. Like, what about players?
Yep. This.
This or that. Hakeem Olajuwon or Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, this or that sports edition. All right.
Basketball, NBA.
All right, here we go.
Trivia.
Here we go. Would you rather be the star player on a poorly performing team or the worst player on a champion team?
Worst player on a champion team.
Worst.
I agree. There's no point in being the big fish in a small pond. You want to be maybe a small fish in a big pond, but try to get to be a big. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All right.
It's close.
Oh, here we go. Would you rather win the MVP or a championship?
Championship.
Oh, look at Frank over there.
Championships are more valuable. You can win. I'd rather win the Super Bowl MVP than the or like something like that than the real.
It depends. Because if I'm the best player on the team, then I'll go for championship because I might win the finals MVP. So I'll go championship.
All right. Would you rather be a fan of an individual player or the entire team?
I like being a fan of the entire team.
Team.
Some players on the Sixers just and like the Phillies and stuff just get on my nerves. Like kind of like, but like I'd rather be a fan of the whole team. You know,
Okay,
Whole team.
Here we go.
Family.
Would you rather create a fan account on Twitter or Instagram?
Twitter, because I feel like more NBA players tweet on Twitter, so maybe they'll see.
Oh, yeah. Twitter.
Okay. All right. Would you rather be a coach or a referee?
A coach by a mile. You make more.
Coach.
Like even the referees, like coaches make a lot of money and so do the referees. But the coach, I like this might sound weird, but I kind of want to be a coach more than I want to be a player when I grow up.
Okay. All right.
Coach.
I just want to be like the one that like helps all these players grow, and I'd like to be a player more. But like if I didn't have that option, then I'd like to be a coach.
All right. Here we go. Would you rather have your family watch your game on TV at home or watch it at the stadium?
Stadium.
Yeah, that's a stupid question. Everybody would want
Not
that.
the stadium. What
All right,
the
last
heck?
one, sports related on this or that. Now, you know what? I'm going to do
And then we're going to
non-sports
do
related.
one bonus spin.
Yeah, we'll do one bonus spin. The Franklin can spin this or that. All right, here we go. 150 this or that. All right, here we go. I'm going to pick one. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, I'm going to go down these. Okay. Playlists or podcasts? What would you rather listen to?
If it's a boring, I'd rather listen to a playlist.
What about you, Frank?
I'm literally banging my head. So hard.
Playlist or podcast?
Podcast
Okay, I'd say playlist. Number 2.
or
Shoes or Crocs?
Shoes. I like to wear the fancy shoes, like the Air Jordans.
Okay. Beef or pork?
Beef.
Beef.
It really all depends on what cut, but I'd go beef too.
It really does.
Swimming pool or the beach?
Swimming pool.
Beach.
Swimming pool.
Hey Frank. Loser.
Your mom heard that. She likes the pool.
All right. Fruit or vegetables?
Fruit. Veggies stink.
Okay.
Except veggie straws.
I would go fruit. Cats or dogs?
Dogs. Dogs by a mile. Cats are not.
Dogs are the best.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Definitely. Salt or pepper?
It depends.
Salt.
Like if I'm using fries.
If we're talking about bread and like that kind of stuff,
salt.
then I choose pepper. But if we're talking about like regular food, salt. So I choose salt.
I choose salt. All right.
Because pepper
last
is
one
good on bread.
before we do our very last spin. Cookies or chips?
Cookies.
If it's a store-bought cookie, then chips. But if it's like a homemade cookie, then a cookie.
I would agree with you. All right, that concludes this or that. Franklin,
Spin
you
the
have
final.
one more spin. This is our bonus spin
Fine.
of the week. And we're going to... All right, here we go. Spin it
try to
up.
get
Spin
dad
it up.
raps.
Get a good spin.
That's a good spin. No.
Dude or dupe?
Dude or dupe?
Can we already do one because we already did this or that.
All right, go ahead, go ahead.
You're just trying to get dad
This is the
rap.
last one.
Q&A.
Q&A. All right. I'm going to ask each one of you a question to end this podcast. Franklin, here's your question.
Okay.
Only one question. 'cause
I
you-
know. Here. This is your question, Franklin. I want you to answer it, and I want you to give me an explanation. Franklin Wyckoff.
Yes.
Inquiring minds want to know. Hold on. Inquiring minds want to know. Franklin Wyckoff, are you going to surf this summer?
Sometimes.
Well, that is a start.
So am I going to serve? Yes, or not a lot.
All right. Now, Lincoln, this is your final part of the podcast.
Yep.
Lincoln. Lincoln Wyckoff.
Yeah.
This summer,
All the pressure's on you.
are you going to make a friend?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
What?
No, we'll probably at like a club, not like on the beach.
A club? Now you're just getting weird.
No, not like a club, like one of those brigantine clubs.
Wait, can we? I want.
Oh yeah, Franklin made a book. It's called Wonderful Walruses. Just so you know.
Talk about it all over the beat.
And
I'm Lincoln Wyckoff. I am out.
And I'm Franklin Wyckoff, but I'm still here. And
But-
it's a good book, and I made an introduction. I made an appearance. I made a habitat.
Walrus.
I made a diet. I made a fun facts.
Walrus.
And one of the fun facts, here, I'll read all of them. Food fact. Walruses use their whiskers to find food. Dog fact, there is a dog walrus. Look it up. Name fact. Walrus's scientific name is... How do you say that?
I'd have to look at it.
I don't know, but it's like a obedience.
Walrus.
And then water fact. Walruses can swim 4.3 miles per hour.
I think you said 43.
There's supposed to be a point there.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Walruses are endangered. No, that was alert. Weight fact. Walruses can weigh 2,200 pounds, but bulls can weigh up to 2 tons.
Franklin Wyckoff, you did an excellent job on that book.
Welcome. Oh, you're welcome.
You gonna sign off?
I am Franklin Wyckoff, and peace out.
And I'm Dad. Peace.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.